Hi there, I'm Allison Moon, and welcome to day 57 of 90 Days of Self-Publishing. I have been doing so much stuff, and actually it made me think that I should probably reevaluate the way I've been doing my videos. Up until now, I've been doing kind of one topic per video per day, which basically is, what I've been working on that day. When the reality of the situation is, I've been doing a ton of things all at the same time. I haven't spent one day doing one thing this entire time. So I'd like to maybe spend a little bit more time today on this video explaining to you kind of what I've been up to all at once, what all the things I've been juggling. So basically, on Friday, I woke up to a really exciting doorbell, which was the UPS guy with my proofs. It was so exciting. It was just Christmas morning for me. So, you want to see it? Proof. It's beautiful. It's a real book. It's a book. It's like a book with a front and a back and a little barcode and words that I wrote that are inside. It's extraordinary. It was such an amazing feeling. And it was one of the cool things is that I ordered a proof from Lightning Source. This is the Lightning Source copy. And I also ordered a copy from CreateSpace because I wanted to see the differences between the two. Now, I knew going in that I was going to get different covers because Lightning Source does matte, which was really important to me, and CreateSpace only does gloss, and I wanted to see really what the difference was, particularly if Amazon is going to continue to do their thing where they're favoring their own books over Lightning Source's books. I wanted to see what I might be getting into if I sign on with them for Amazon specifically distribution. So the difference was really interesting. I mean, I love the matte cover. It feels so good in your hands. The paper quality is pretty similar between the two. The tone is a little bit darker for CreateSpace because I ordered the beige color, and I actually kind of like the CreateSpace pages a little bit more, but this is actually, I mean, they're almost identical. The glue for Lightning Source on the binding is a little bit nicer, and obviously, again, I love the matte. The really nice thing about the CreateSpace, though, is the glossy cover, even though I don't like the feel of it, makes the colors on the cover pop a lot more. The colors are very vivid on the glossy one, almost making it look like what you'd see on the screen of a computer, whereas with the matte, it's actually much more muted colors. I think they actually it works beautifully for both. I like the matte for this because it does add to the kind of folksy feel that I wanted to create in the cover, so that's really useful, but that was really fun to explore. Now, of course, I open to, the first couple of pages, and I spot a comma error on page 2 of my text, and I think, oh gosh, okay, I'm in for it. So I sit down all weekend with my book, and I read the book again, and I flag the book every time I catch an error, because I don't want to mark on the book itself, and I ended up with, a lot of changes. I basically found a lot of typos, some comma errors, some little bits of text that I just kind of wanted to change, and it was at the last minute, so I decided to do it. But it was a really great experience for me to realize how much you can miss in every stage of revision. And having the book itself, just being able to sit on the couch and read this as a book, I was able to notice things that I wouldn't notice on a printout or on a computer screen for sure. So that stage was really useful for me. It was frustrating because I really wanted it to be ready and done, but I was happy at the same time with the choice that I made to sit down and read the whole thing and find the typos. Now, I'm sure there will be more typos somewhere that I've missed, and that's just kind of a fact of life. I'm going to blog a little bit about one's own sense of perfectionism and how you can kind of evaluate what's important to you around that. But for me, I'm always happy. The best part about POD, print on demand, is that if there's a egregious error that somebody catches, if I have somebody who reads my book and is like, oh dude, that you repeated the word twice in the sentence or something like that, I can go back and change the book, and then the next time it gets printed for somebody, it will be revised. So such a huge improvement over offset printing, which is where you kind of have thousands of books that get printed at once, and if there's something wrong with it, it just stays wrong until those books are sold out. Print on demand allows me to basically change on demand, so that's really useful. So that's all the book stuff. I sent all the typo fixes over last night. I'm going to place an order as soon as it's ready to go, so that's really wonderful. The book itself is done as it's going to be, and that makes me feel really happy. On the other end of things, I've been doing a lot of marketing pushes. I've been listing my party, and everywhere I can find listings, I'm trying to get people to come to the party. I'm doing research and trying to find people who will offer raffle prizes and offer, gift bag stuff. So that's really fun. I've been approaching, pet stores and, sex toy stores and kink stores. So trying to, kind of cast a wide swath to get as many people into the door as possible. And it's been great. You know, I've been doing pre-sales are still steady, which makes me feel really happy. And I'm just excited to see, you know, basically the end of September when I have these books and I can start shipping and people can start reading them. And then one of the other things is I've been courting reviews. I've been finding blogs online that do, you know, paranormal romance or fantasy or lesbian books of any kind, and I've just been emailing them asking if they'd be interested in reading my book. So that's been pretty much everything that I've been doing this weekend. I'm also designing some ads that I've secured via trades, or I might be purchasing some ads in some places. And I printed out some fabulous posts, or some bookmarks. Where are the bookmarks? Print out some bookmarks. I'm using these as raffle tickets for my party because they have a little part that I can, you know, pull off. And also, I'm using these just to be able to give to people as kind of takeaways, so I can leave them at bookstores when I meet somebody and tell them, you know, you can buy this through Ingram when it's ready. And I can also add some info here so that I can use these as kind of mini event flyers as well, so I can tell people what bookstores I'm going to be at in their city. And I can mail chunks of these to bookstores, to event spaces, so that they can put them out and use them as flyers, and they're useful because they're bookmark shaped. So this is all really exciting. I'm very happy with all of this stuff. I feel like I'm kind of down to the wire. It's going to be close. It's definitely going to be really close, but I'm thrilled at the progress. So that's my big update for now. I'll be back tomorrow with even more updates, I'm sure. But that's what I'm going to be working on today. Again, feel free to email me if you have any questions. moon@talesofthepack.com. Check out my store. See if you want to pre-order a book. It's talesofthepack.com/store. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions or comments for me. I always look forward to hearing it. So thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye.